Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of the McGonagall Boxing Podcast. So let's get straight down to it, shall we? So obviously the big breaking news today is Caleb Plant saying the super middleweight division is not big enough for me and Canelo. Be careful what you wish for, Caleb Plant, because let's be honest, you're not beating Canelo. Caleb Plant is a worthy champion. I think he holds the IBF title with credibility. He's a come-forward fighter. He's a pressure fighter. But he's also got some good boxing skills on him. But ultimately, he comes in straight lines. He's predictable. His feet aren't that quick. His hands aren't that quick. Yes, he's got decent pop, but nothing huge. His chin hasn't quite been tested yet, but I don't think it's going to hold up to Canelo's body shots or punches, and I think Canelo gets rid of him. I think he gets rid of him before round 10, to be honest with you, and that's nothing against Caleb Plant personally. It's just what it is. There's levels in this game. He's a good world champion. Canelo's a great world champion. That fight does not see the full 12. So be careful what you wish for, Caleb Plant. Shawn Porter has come out and said, quite rightly, listen, Crawford Spence isn't happening. Spence has priced himself out of that fight saying 70-30, which is obviously nonsense. Let me have Crawford. Again, be careful what you wish for, Porter. You're on the slide. I don't care what anyone says about this and that. You're aging, you're well into your 30s. The reflexes aren't there. You're fighting a prime Crawford. It's not going to end up well for you. It's not to say you can't be competitive early on. It's not saying you're not world level still. You are, but you're not peak. Crawford is. Crawford's elite. He'll ultimately, again, figure you out around the 4-5 mark. And, it'll be interesting in the first couple of rounds. The pressure Porter applies on everyone, of course it will, but Crawford's sublime. He makes adjustments, a bit like he did in the Brook fight, and I think he just beats Porter up. Don't think he stops Porter. Porter's one tough cookie, he keeps coming, but he outclasses him and beats him convincingly in a unanimous points decision win. Very interesting. Finally, obviously Canelo looks like he's got his 2021 mapped out. Obviously he's got to face his WBC mandatory Yildirim. That's looking likely for February in Mexico. And then straight after that, May is the big one, Billy Joe Saunders. That's the one I'm looking forward to seeing. Personally, I see him walking through Yildirim. Yildirim is not on the level. He hasn't got the chin. But Billy Joe, my goodness, that's the one, isn't it? So Canelo's going to stop Yildirim. I don't think it goes past 6. But then Billy Joe in May. I really hope Billy Joe can get a tune-up fight, comfortable fight against a European level type fighter, just to keep his eye in and then go for it. That'll be brilliant. A peak prime, fit, focused Billy Joe can give Canelo all kinds of troubles with his unorthodox style, his quick, slick footwork and hand speed. A bit like Kovalev, a bit like Mayweather did. Yes, Canelo's getting better all the time, but Billy Joe can cause him problems. I want to see it. Canelo's favourite, quite rightly, but Billy Joe, I'm telling you now, can beat Canelo. 99% of fighters cannot. Billy Joe can. Bring it on. I'm excited. Let's get it on. 2021 is shaping up to be fantastic. Caleb Plant, Shawn Porter though, just be careful what you wish for.